The Clash Royale professional, Mohamed Light, has responded to the allegations. It's not one page like our boy SK555. It seems like he did put a little bit of thought into it, and already the reply is very mixed. You have the usual people in here like Boss. He's already made a response to this and a video going over both Mohamed and SK's response. And Nate, who posted the original accusations against Mohamed, also replied to it, but let's go ahead and look at it first. It's 3 pages. All right. I don't feel like reading a full 3 pages, so I'll do everyone a favor and just paraphrase a little bit here. He starts off by saying that it's embarrassing that a lot of this stuff came out and it took him a while to really figure out what to say. He's written it and deleted it several times. And there's plenty of apologies in here as well. The first thing I want to say, and probably the thing I should have said sooner, is that I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the friend I hurt because of my own immaturity and because I failed to be the older and more mature person in that friendship. Looking back now, there was moments where I should have known better. There were things I said that I shouldn't have said and situations that I should have handled differently. That's on me. Just off the bat, there's no screenshots in here. There's no counter context to combat the other narrative that Nate released in all those screenshots. He's not calling out anything specifically to be a lie or misinterpretation. So what that tells me is that what we saw in the original document is probably true. Because if anything was a lie, he had all that time to go back and show how it was a lie in his own messages, but he hasn't done that here. So within the first page, we can tell that yes, when he was 21, he was flirting with a 17-year-old. When she was 16 and he was 20, he was flirting. If you guys don't remember all that was in that original doc, I'll link the other video here, but let's keep looking through this. So he says, sorry to everyone that supported him through the years because he's disappointed them. There's no excuse for it. I made a mistake and I take full responsibility. So he has all the apologies, but now he wants to address all the labels that people are throwing on him. He says, I've seen people call me a predator, a groomer, and a lot of other things. Honestly, if all you saw were a handful of screenshots with no context, no timeline, and no understanding of the actual relationship, I can understand why some people came to those conclusions. But that's not who I am. I know a lot of people who won't believe me when I say that, and I understand why, but it's the truth. Okay, Mohamed. Not saying you have to make a whole nother response just for me, but if you want people to understand the dynamics of your relationship, you're gonna have to be the one to provide that extra context for all the people that are labeling you this way, because all we've seen are the ones that are cut out from Nate's side. When I saw that original document, I didn't like how they chopped it up either. They could have put that information together in a much better way. So all we have to go off of is the screenshots of you calling her a cutie, you saying that it'd be worth it to travel just to see her. So it's really hard to think that there might not be some kind of romantic element here or whatever might be going on. We have nothing. We have nothing to go off of but your word here. The friendship started when I was 17 years old within a friend group that we were both a part of. As time went on, I got too comfortable and said things that I wish I never said. That's the truth. That was my mistake, and it's something I genuinely regret. Okay, this is the thing too, we're not being specific. If people are misconstruing your relationship or whatever context, they're labeling you inappropriately, I honestly probably don't think this is another case of a young guy that doesn't get a lot of female attention, and what is it? It's like proximity bias. Because he spent so much time talking to this girl, being friends with her for over 4 years, and he probably doesn't talk to a lot of other women. A lot of those conversations happened out of convenience and not him going out looking for 16-year-olds to talk to or whatever when he's 20. Which doesn't make it any better because, I mean, if it did get to the point where that girl was sending him images and let's say they did actually have sex, I looked it up. In Egypt, the age of consent is 18. Right here, Egypt. Age of a child under the age of 18. Age of consent, 18 years old. So this wouldn't even be like a cultural thing. It would be wrong legally where you're from and probably where she lives as well. So I'm really happy that it didn't get to that point. We don't have any kind of explicit images being sent or received. There's no sexual contact being made. It's just a little light flirting that was inappropriate. He got called out for it, and now he's assuring that he's going to learn from this. It's never going to happen again. He's going to be better, which is like the best outcome for something like this. And I mean that relative to other cases like this, not saying that it's good in any way, but it's as good as it gets as far as outcomes for both people. I also don't believe that mistake tells the whole story of who I am as a person. It was a mistake, a real one, but I don't believe it reflects the person that a lot of people have spent the last couple weeks describing online. Then he goes on to say how it was embarrassing, and this is the first time he's ever had people looking in on his personal life instead of just commenting on his gameplay, and how it's hurt to see that, which I totally understand. I'm a random ass dude. I'm just looking in on this because this is what I do. I don't know Mohamed. I don't know Mohamed at all. I don't know like 99% of the people that I talk about. All I do is comment on the legal and social aspect of these cases for the public interest. I'm also not deluded enough to think that my voice is like the only voice that should be heard on this, because like what the fuck are my credentials, right? He comments on how for the first time it's actually a good thing because he's able to self-reflect on his own actions, and now he doesn't have to worry about this coming out in the future because now it's all out on the table. Looking at the backlash from the community, I don't know how Clash Royale is, but I wonder if there is room for redemption for him here, or if Clash Royale's like other communities and they're just going to brand him and he's going to be gone forever. I have no idea. I'm curious. I don't expect forgiveness. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. And I know one message isn't going to magically fix all of this. The reason I am writing this is simply to take accountability for my mistakes, apologize where an apology is deserved, and give people my perspective instead of staying silent forever. If there's one positive thing I can take away from all this, it's that it's finally out in the open. Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. I can't change the past. I can't take back mistakes I've already made. All I can do is learn from them, become a better man because of them, and make sure I never repeat them. To everyone who has supported me throughout the years, thank you. To everyone I've disappointed, I'm sorry. And to everyone who took the time to hear me out, thank you for listening. Mohamed. Look, not to say that I agree with any of the behavior, but I do respect someone who can come back, take accountability for what they did, post an apology, and just try to work to become a better person. That's all you can ask of people. That's what rehabilitative justice is all about. You don't just punish people for the sake of punishing them. I mean, if it's severe enough, the punishment acts as a deterrent for other people. There gets to a certain point where it's not about the person anymore. It's about the principle of it. There was no images exchanged, no sexual contact, and now he knows not to do this and to be better. That's great. That's fantastic. And while a 4-year age gap is not the worst thing, I know every time this kind of topic comes up, people bring up age of consent, they bring up how many years apart. Guys, again, we're talking about the laws here. In Egypt, the age of consent is 18, so he should have known to dead that right there. If you guys are American, which a lot of my viewers are, you know the laws about sending explicit images online. You know the laws about solicitation, all of that shit. We all know this. This isn't it's not opinion-based whatsoever. Even if an age of consent is like 15 somewhere else, you can't like travel across state lines because it's 15 and then sleep with a 15-year-old. Like, that's illegal. That's called sex tourism, guys. Let's just use our fucking brains for a second. Where the fuck is my cursor? There it is. All right, let's see what Boss had to say to this. And Boss, I'm going to be fair to you. I'm not going to do any cuts here while reading your paragraph because I do have a stuttering problem sometimes. And let's see if it's... let's do a comparison. Admittedly, after the exposure took place, you were in a tricky situation as far as your reputation, and it was impossible to come out of it completely unscathed, but all things considered, this response felt pretty good, and I think me and many others appreciate the accountability and the apology. I have to give you the benefit of the doubt as well, since it isn't easy having personal elements of your life be made public, as me and many other people have secrets and mistakes we have made that will likely stay hidden. I'm not saying completely awful things, but decisions nonetheless that we were... Fuck. But decisions nonetheless that we regret, and if everyone knew, it would probably be embarrassing for us as well. Okay, not too bad, honestly. Honestly, I think I kind of mogged there. Some of it is like trying to get how he meant it to sound coming out, and then I'll read it, and then I have to reread it because I'm like, wait, that didn't sound right. But no, I think I mog you, Boss. We need to have a read-off. Yo, Boss, host a read-off on your channel. It's like Rakai. I want to see Boss like Rakai streaming himself reading a book. No, I'm just fucking with you, dude. I hope you don't think I'm serious. It's just a little light teasing. We got Invictus in the replies saying, "Okay, Boss, but we did not talk to underage girls." We've all done it. We've all made mistakes. We all got a few skeletons in our closet, a few 16-year-old skeletons in our closet. Some of them maybe 12. We've all done it. That did come off a little wrong, but that's not what he meant. You probably should have worded it a little better though, boss, not gonna lie. LMAO, you said you rewrote this 20 times. No, you fucking didn't, bro. Lazy ass piece of shit can't even write his own apology with his own words. What does this say? This says 61% AI, and it's one of those. These are not 100% accurate, guys. First off, his first language isn't even English, so even if he did use AI as a helpful writing tool because he doesn't speak the language, that would be perfectly fine. You want his entire post to be in like broken English? Why are we more worried about whether the response is AI and not the fact that he said, yes, I did this, I'm sorry? Like, I don't know. People are fucking stupid when it comes to dealing with Google Docs. Also, a lot of people are calling him a pedophile. I mean, at a certain point, we're going to have to start fighting back on the actual definition of words. And I think this case, like I said, is about proximity and convenience rather than choosing underage targets and predating on children. And it's a 4-year age gap. So, like, we're going to have to start learning what words mean at some point. I don't know if I really want to be the one to do that and get into a Destiny-style debate despite my name being Technickels, but technically, it's not how we use that word. So, based on the comments, community fully forgave a fucking pedo, which he confirmed he was doing awful things. Just because of 2 text pages, we are finished. The awful things being calling her cutie and saying that he'd love to travel to the US. It's like, if there was like actual terrible things happening, sure, we're overreacting a little. Like, why are we getting in our feelings like this, dude? This guy's probably more upset than the 17-year-old. Yes, he was so awful. He called a 17-year-old girl a cutie when he was 21 after they had been friends for years. How can you get away with sick behavior? Riley told him that he harassed her. Are you fucking stupid? Harassing and pedo are not synonymous, by the way. Harassing an underage girl equal pedo plus harassment, so it's even worse. How do their fucking brains work, dude? Dog shit GPT'd apology. If you want to apologize to your fans, at least have the decency to write it with your own hands. Sorry ass apology. 2 pages of LLM written one-liners trying to fix your image and paint yourself. Fix his image? Dude, he's admitting to it. He's admitted to it in the document. Hey, Chat GPT, make me look guilty as fuck. Why would he prompt that? The difference between their responses are hilarious. SK didn't even bother apologizing, rather calling it a statement and just defending himself. Yeah, SK also provided this extra context, which was the girl saying, age is just a number. As if that was gonna like he's debating the ethics of it, and she's like, age is just a number. He's like, you almost got me with that one. Oldest trick in the book. Nah, SK's response fucking sucked. And he was also getting lewd images of a 16-year-old, which is way different. For everyone that doesn't know, you can copy and paste documents to see if it's AI. According to this website, Mo Light used 61% AI to make his response. Dude, is this whole community brain dead? By the way, if you look at the side right here, after I retweeted Mohamed Light's document, he followed me. I'm just collecting all these follows. Why are they all following me? Just because I'm engaging with the story. That's not going to change how I engage with the story, guys, but number go up. Big number go up. Dopamine activated. Another website saying he used AI. Lol. Dude, this literally says 52.9% AI. Are we serious? The top of it literally says, your text is likely human written, may include parts generated by AI. This guy's a fucking moron. These AI detector sites are not proof, lol. They only estimate based on patterns. They can be wrong, and different sites can give different scores. So just paste old article essays or random human written text into a few of them and check it yourself. Then how come every time I do an essay, I always get 0% AI? LMAO. Have you tried writing well? It's not too late to delete. Says a lot about your grammar and writing skills. Why? Because I don't write like I'm AI? Dude, did you just use the R word? Live prof? Not cool, bro. Not cool. Nate's response blew me out of the fucking water because I was like, this guy posted the allegations against Mohamed Light because he got pissed off during a win trading debate and used it as blackmail. But he says, you didn't need to make an apology, but you did. At least I can respect that. You took accountability. You are right when some people have made up their minds on what kind of person you are, but everyone can change. It's a double-edged sword at the end of the day. He would have gotten shit whether he apologized or not, whether it's sincere or not. That's how the internet is. You can tell Nate still actually wants to be his friend. Nate's probably like, it's probably destroying him on the inside because he's like, fuck, man. I ruined his life. It's like, I ruined his fucking life. I still want to be his friend, though. We're still chill, though, right? We're still cool, though, Mohamed? Dap me up? Also, Nate deleted that video he made talking about it's over. I think he deleted 2 videos, actually, talking about the the allegations being posted, he was getting fried, man. I mean, if you're holding on to shit that you call, like, you're calling him a groomer, essentially, in that document, right? If you're holding on to that shit and only drop it and threaten it during a stupid-ass argument about Clash Royale, yeah, you deserve some flack too, Nate. You were weird as fuck for that. Honestly, your whole community looks like it could use a father figure like me, just like me. I'm the perfect fit for Clash Royale. Put me in, coach. Put me in. I'll be here anytime you guys need it. That's it for today, guys. Another Clash Royale player came out, basically just admitted it, but I liked Mohamed's response a lot more than SK's, let's say that. But still, he knows it was inappropriate, shouldn't be doing that kind of shit. Where we go from here, I have no fucking idea. I have no say in what goes on in Clash Royale. Is he still gonna compete? Is he gonna get some kind of suspension? Is Supercell gonna talk about this? I don't fucking know. We'll see.
Wait, were you actually serious about the age of consent in Egypt, Tech?
Yeah. What's the problem?
Oh boy, I gotta go delete some records.
Dude, you can't be serious.
No, it's no big deal. It's no big deal.
What did I tell you, bro?
Yeah, dude, I got it all on film. It's on my camcorder. You're fucked, Spudge.
What do you mean fucking? No, you need to delete that.
Delete that.
please
Delete
delete
that.
that,
It's just hilarious.
Oh hell no! You're implicated.
I'm
You're an accomplice now.
implicated.
That's how that
No,
works.
I didn't do
This
nothing.
is
I didn't even
laughing
touch
at
those
him. You're
girls.
gonna be
You
fucking
can't get me on
subpoenaed.
shit.
Me and you,
Was
Robert.
it illegal to
Federal
laugh? That was
jail.
comedy
We're going
illegal
down.
again?
You're
Oh,
gonna
jeez.
fuck
Oh,
you in
okay.
federal
All right.
jail.
Look, man, you gotta help me. I can't go back to prison.
No, I'm not gonna help you.
You
Maybe
gotta
this would
help
be
me,
good
dude.
for you.
It's like your whole job.
Maybe you'll
You,
stop.
Like, save people.
fucking-
You
you
save
both
people
of
that
you,
do
both of you
crime.
need to go to
It's like your
jail.
whole
Don't
thing,
be
man.
like that.
Honestly, it's been a long time coming. I'm surprised you haven't gotten
come
caught
on,
yet.
don't be like
I'm
that,
slippery.
man.
You
can't
live
be
here
like
rent
that.
free.
Yep.
I don't even know what you eat.
Dude, I eat
I-
fucking
my paper keeps
microorganisms
going
in the
missing.
air.
I don't
That's
eat
not
anything.
stationary
I
amount of
swear I
Sharpies.
won't
All my
eat
pens
again.
are
I'll never
missing.
eat again.
You take my fucking pens, Robert?
Dude, you literally said I could use those last week. Now you're going back on it because you're mad.
You're right. I did say that. My bad. I
Yeah,
don't know.
like, let's chill out. a little
Sometimes you
bit.
guys make me so angry, you know?